volume so low? You there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's weird.
I'm just pointlessly streaming. Because why not? I'm just pointlessly streaming because why not?
Okay. Damn it, I forget what the fucking audio is.
You should Persona. Because at this rate, baby's gonna pass you.
God damn it.
Because he's been, every time I see him on, he's on Persona.
Basically. Yeah,
So,
no, he can fly through anything.
he's about to, if he hasn't already, he is probably about to pass you. Yeah, so you better get to it.
Where the hell is
Show me you can take ground. Hold the zone.
Shax, haven't I already proven to you I can't take ground? I thought we've already established I'm shit. I am being a ballsy bastard.
So I'm guessing I came home with sinusitis, because it hasn't really developed into strep, which is good.
Gains the lead.
Ink.
Captured zone A. You have zone advantage.
Feeling really nasty.
T.
Hmm?
T. What the
Yeah, that's
fuck
all
was
I've
that?
been drinking.
Okay, that was a corpse.
Zone C lost.
No, they did what I did.
I've only been doing half days at work. Because it's like not...
Zone advantage is yours.
It's not too terrible if I take like pain meds and fucking certain throat things that numb my throat, but...
Well, yeah, plus you work in warehousing, so...
Yeah, I don't like to be there like too long. I just didn't want to totally...
God damn it, stop stealing my kills! I need to get fucking lightning kills and... Great, now we're getting flanked. Or not. He's going towards A. Guess what, shithead? I'm here! Hi! Fancy meeting you here.
Proud of you, Warlock.
Let's see if we can get through this stupid robot bullshit.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. Hey! Oh, you dick! Oh, I should be dead. I should be dead, but I'm not. Because I'm a warlock. Yes, I got that kill. Good.
Stronger as you fight. I love it.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done? I'm done with that?
Only
Shit.
5 minutes left.
I didn't realize. Fuck. Sweet. Alright, I'm dead now. I can change guns. To one I actually don't mind using, such as Uriel's Gift. And, well, a minute, let me just put on fucking
Zone B lost.
Vigilance Wing, because why the fuck not? Oh, we lost B. I switched guns for 2 seconds and you fuckers lose B.
Zone A lost. It's a power play.
Oh, you
Get
dick.
those zones back.
How did they pull that off? You people stuck.
Careful. Your enemy is closing the gap.
They're closing the gap because I stopped shooting them. Because apparently I'm the only one that can shoot them. get C. I'm gonna do my sneaky shit to get to
Zone
A.
C captured.
Oh, no! They were alerted.
God, I hate this thing.
Damn it, I didn't hit anything. Great, now they brought it back. Alright, whatever. I hate you.
The enemy has closed the gap.
No
3
shit.
minutes.
Alright. That was a trade. Didn't I piss you off last week, Whiskey Papa? I swear I've seen you before.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Whiskey Baba.
I swear I've seen that name before.
I would not be surprised.
How are you not dead? God damn it. So, we basically had this dominated, and then I took 2 seconds to switch guns, and my entire team just let them get a fucking triple, and they not only caught up, but they are now ripping our assholes wide open. Like, I took 2 seconds to change guns, you know, now that I no longer needed to use the one gun I was using.
Double down. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Go, take B.
Zone A captured. You have
Ow,
zone
ow,
A.
ow, I'm stuck on a wall, I'm stuck on a wall, I'm stuck on a... What?
Zone B captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Good, now let's get the kills before they kill us.
Zone C lost.
Oh, they took away our power play because, you know... Ow! What was that?
1 minute left.
Oh, main ingredient. Okay. He has heavy. What the... Okay, I was about to say, who the fuck was taking A? I haven't used my super yet. Hey, yeah.
Seconds remaining.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
The enemy's almost won. You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on. 10 seconds.
Damn it! We actually could have won that if my team was actually worth anything.
Overtime. Let's do this.
Oh shit, what? Oh, they're gonna win because they're gonna get the... Yeah, they won. No, they didn't. What? What's happening? Great, no. Fuck. Idiots! They're... Pay attention to the skulls. Why am I fucking...
Tie game. Okay, well, how about another?
I've never heard that before.
Admit, didn't expect this.
Neither did I, Shax. Neither did I. He's like, tie game! Okay. Well, how about another? And then after that, he's like, I have to admit, didn't expect this. It's like, yeah, neither did I. Neither did I. I'm gonna go solar for once.
Are you fucking kidding?
So I've now made basically a setup for Crucible for all 3 flavors for my Warlock.
Really?
Yeah. That's basically, I have a Crucible setup for all 3 flavors that doesn't involve, that also can just not involve a single exotic if I wanted it to.
Yeah.
But I'm using Netherrack Sin only because, recharges my shit faster. And that's always nice. From Void Kills, and I'll be using a lot of Uriel's Gift, because Uriel's Gift is a shockingly good gun. Some would call it a game-breakingly good gun. I know a little bit ago I saw Kate on... I don't know if she's still on. But she wasn't doing anything, so she might have just been watching YouTube.
Yeah, she's been on a little bit more doing
No zones means no
like,
victory.
I don't really send her anything anymore. I
Crush your
just
enemies.
if she pops on, she pops on. If she doesn't, she doesn't.
Dead.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
I'm gonna go this way, because I don't like going that way. Where the fuck are you?
Lead is lost. The battle is still close.
How many fucking pulse grenades do you need?
Oh.
I'd like to know how the fuck I managed to miss him with all those fucking bullets. Oh, I know. It's because aim assist only works when it wants to fuck your aim over. God, why can't you fucking turn that shit off? Huh? Is there someone up there? You're allowed to get up there? I didn't know that. Okay, enough of that bullshit.
Oh, you're down.
Gonna grab this.
Oh,
Come here, you
wait to see
ugly
what you
ass
do with that.
eyeball.
Fuck you. Come at me. I dare you. I dare you. Come at me. Have a son. Have a sword. Have a sword. Have a sword. I'm coming for you, bitch.
Fucking piece of shit.
Sit your bitch ass down. I am currently incapable of checking Snapchat. Was there anything important?
have advantage.
Someone died.
It's just your sister saying you're salty because you found $100 at work the other day.
Yes, I am salty. I was the one that reblogged that Money Cat post, and she reaps the benefits. Hey.
Only 5 minutes left.
Alright, fine. Y'all fucking want hump B? No, no, just no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Go fuck yourself. Oh, fuck you. Literally the only reason why they're winning is because they all threw fucking pulse grenades at B within the first 30 seconds of the fucking match. And those things last forever and do shit tons of fucking damage. And they all were able to do that because they're all fucking Titans. They have one hunter. Meanwhile, we've got a half-decent spread of things, but it doesn't matter because they got the fucking advantage. Rift still there? Nope. Of course not. Guess what? Let's make one of the fucking challenges that you have to do for Crucible to get a bunch of kills with Arc while we have a broken ass Arc ability that only exists on 2 classes. Idiots.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Alright, fuck this. No, 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 no. You get the fuck away from my goddamn shit.
Zone C lost.
God fucking. Oh, hey, guess what? They got a power play. You know why? Because fucking teammates are useless.
Zone A captured. 1 minute.
Guess what, shit stain? You got nothing. I'm taking this. You piece of shit. Hey, guess what? Guess what? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna get in your fucking way now. I'm gonna get in your fucking way now. Because you fucking stole my damn heavy and you saw me grabbing it first. No, 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 no. You get to die. Have fun dying. You know what? Kill them. Go on. Kill them. I don't even care. Kill them. Go on. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fucking hate two very specific things about this game. Body blocking and inability to shoot through your fucking allies. You know, what's dumb is that with this fucking setup specifically, I have 5 resilience, which isn't terrible for a fucking, which is actually really good for a goddamn warlock. And yet, Uriel's gift just shredded me as if I had no resilience. Just, If it wasn't for the fact that I'm mentally invested in understanding what the hell goes on with the goddamn Vex, I'd probably give Curse of Osiris a pass and just give up on this stupid-ass game. It's just retarded choice after retarded choice after retarded choice, and... You know, a game is kind of... You know, it has potential, but it's also kind of shitty when you can tell that every choice that the developers are making is a business decision and not a developer decision.
Yeah.
It's like... It really comes down to the problem of... Especially now, with the whole fucking thing of wanting to goddamn spend forever trying to get people to pre-order, you know, games before they get released, so that way developers can get that sweet, sweet cash. And not even developers, the companies. The developers themselves probably want to put out an actual stellar piece of work, because the smart developers, the old developers that aren't Nintendo, fucking remember what it was like to want to put out quality games, to remember what it was like when you couldn't just... throw a couple of patches on some stuff or spit out some quote-unquote free DLC to appease the masses. You know, you put out a good game or you put out a shit game. And if you put out a shit game, your company got canned, rightfully so. You put out a good game, everyone praised your shit, rightfully so. You put out a meh game, you'd break even and have a chance to do it better next time.
Yeah, sounds...
It's like, the problem is that there's all these blue guns that are varied and interesting, but they're blue. You can't upgrade them. In fact, there's even... You know what would be nice, actually? An interesting fucking thing that they could have easily done before Curse of Osiris? Implement a way to turn your legendary shards to upgrade blues into purples. That would be fucking cool. You could take the shitty ass rare loot that nobody needs post 290, turn it purple. And you turn it purple, and then boom, you can upgrade it to 300, 305, bam, it's fucking beautiful. And then there will be so many varied builds. Like, you'll have people running the fucking full auto scout rifle setup where everything is a full auto scout rifle. You'll have people running the fucking, you know, pistols or sidearms only build. Like, there will literally be so many different builds because there's so many different guns with so many different fucking abilities on them.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, we're limited to only a few specific guns, and the metagame is dominated by Uriel's Gift, which is what I'm using, Origin Story, which is what I also use, fucking... just basically shit that is kind of that is stable, which, you know, I love stability in my auto rifles, I love stability in my guns, I like, because I am a shit console shooter. I like being able to point my fucking gun at something, and have the thing I shoot at die. Unlike what just happened there. It's like, I expect it not to fucking go full screen. It's a fucking mid-ranged gun. It's not supposed to go full screen. Like, no one should expect an assault rifle to fucking go long range. No, that's what the fucking single shotguns are for. That's what the fucking... I'm just gonna throw that down there. I don't care if I hit anyone with it. Like, there are guns specifically to go long range. That's what sniper rifles are for. That's what stuff of the sniper category is for.
Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
Pulse rifles can go moderately long range, and that's good. I am not gonna fucking run in, because that's just dumb. Hi! Wasn't aiming for you. What the hell was that? I don't even know what the hell killed me. It said Time-Worn Spire, but that's impossible. Someone must have sniped... Ah, I see. Someone must have sniped me, not gotten the headshot, but taken my health down low enough that the guy with the Time-Worn Spire killed me. Okay, that makes sense. I don't agree with that, but it makes sense. I can accept that actual use of the game's logic. Oh, don't have a fucking grenade, because, you know... Ah, fucking hunters. Running in and being able to stab me when I can't do shit. Yep. I don't know if you were waiting for a sniper shot, or if you were literally just AFK, but you died, sir.
5 minutes.
Fuck. Reload, reload, reload. Get my sword. Thank you.
It's time, Guardian.
It is time. I intend to. They're all over there, which is not good for me. Someone just died.
That shut them down.
Just a fucking Mida multi-tool, which is just... Like, I'll admit, a lot of my bitching about the Mida is because I can't fucking use it. Like, I just can't.
What do you mean you can't use it?
Like, I suck with it because it's one of those. It's one of those guns that is rapid. It's tap 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 tap. But that requires my index finger, being the shooting finger, to be tapping a button in rapid succession while my thumb is trying to readjust my view to be able to keep shit in sight. My brain is not wired in quite that manner.
Yeah.
That's why I tend to stick with full auto guns, or I tend to be very spastic when I end up using a fucking hand cannon.
Shut the enemy down.
Because I just miss a lot. I mean, I miss a lot regardless, but... Okay. Fuck you. You still have a sword? Ah, dick.
3 minutes. It's close.
It's too close, unfortunately, because he's still got a sword, and... Yeah. Hey, you missed. Which is dumb, because that probably should have hit... That would have hit me if that was a lance. Uh-oh. They're all using their supers. And there's still a golden gun. Oh, there's the golden gun.
Lost the lead.
You did. Ah, you missed! Aha! Hi!
Damn it, I can't believe that happened.
Damn it! Aww. That was very good use of a smoke bomb, sir. I hate that you succeeded in that, but that was good work.
Here I belong.
Alright, that'll draw their attention that way. I will then probably die to this guy with the arc staff. Hey! Oh, sneaky bastard! Oh, you're so lucky I can't turn around that fast. Oh, that was good. That was good. Fucking dude literally just... all I heard footsteps and then death. Behind me!
1 minute. Hit them hard.
Oh, dick. I hate this guy. But I respect his sword logic.
Sometimes.
Ah, I couldn't even get his... Ah! I couldn't get my fucking grenade out in time. The Fang was just too quick.
It's not over.
They could literally just wait us out. They have the lead. They don't have to kill us. So I'm gonna try, which gives me the chance to...
This is it.
Oh! Well, we lost anyway. God damn it.
You're beaten. This time. You fought well. But I'm sorry. Not this time.
God fucking balls.
You ugly thing.
Fine, I'll go the other way, Jesus. Seven...
No.
7, 3, 4. You know what? Sure. You know, as much as I like the color purple, I'm not getting the wise stuff again.
Okay.
They didn't ruin the nachos, but they definitely did not taste very good. Thankfully, I did not goop as much as I usually do. But they definitely did not, like, they had a weird taste to it. Like, kind of... There's no word in my personal vocabulary that fits. But it's not, it was bad as in the type of I definitely disliked it. And it also tasted off.
Okay.
Like, it was bad, it was dislike bad, and it was also off tasting to me. And thankfully it didn't ruin the whole set of nachos with the off tastingness, but it was not... I could definitely tell when it was there. Like, it was definitely a noticeable, unpleasant taste. But other than that, they turned out perfectly.
Yeah, if you plan to do nachos, just like have me look for something like...
Like I said, I don't remember what the brand of the cheese shit was, and I don't remember... I know it existed, and still does exist. I just can never fucking remember. Control again. Go back to A just to make sure nobody tries it.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Fucking hate this gun. I'm gonna really attempt. I might. Oh, that's call to arms done. I'll finish out this match and then switch to my fucking Titan and start shit on her. Ah! Oh That's why we lost last time. We're on a 3-man fire team. Oh, wonderful.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost. Zone B lost.
Oh, finally. Christ. Willem was a bitch to talk to.
Who?
You're falling behind.
Willem?
Oh, yeah. I'm sad that they made her so wank in that game.
Wank how?
Like, in previous SMTs, she had a couple weaknesses, but they were like 2. And she was really, otherwise, really fucking good.
Zone B. Zone advantage.
Like, in Persona 3, maybe, I think it was either Persona 3 or Persona 4, you could literally have a Lilim that had every single element on her.
Yeah.
Zone B lost.
Like, there would be low-grade elements, yes, but they would be every fucking element. Like, you could literally have a Lilim that knew Agi, Zio, Dia, and fucking Bufu. Agi, Zio,
Yeah.
Dia. No, Agi, Zio, Garu, Bufu. Dia is Bless. And it was really good, and then, you know, whatever else. But her weaknesses, and you know, her weaknesses would be tolerable. Ah. But in 5, she's just kind of really wank because she's got like 3 or 4 weaknesses.
5 minutes.
Like, she's got, basically, she has too many weaknesses for being the level that you get her at. And unlike, you know, ally personas, we're getting slaughtered because these assholes are just literally... Whatever. Unlike, like, partner personas, like fucking party member personas that gain...
Opponents have built a lead. Destroy it.
No shit, they built the lead, because one dude's running around with Quick Fang. You know, they fucking... Shax, mercy rule this. Seriously, we lost. I'm not even paying attention anymore. That's how badly we lost.
Oh.
Okay, that's nice. God damn it! Like, I'm literally with walking idiots. Like, they're stupidity personified. It's like, clearly nobody's paying attention to their tracker. Clearly nobody is doing anything about trying to capture any fucking zones. That's a... How did you even get there? How did he get behind me? Great, someone who definitely should not have
3
fucking heavy has
minutes.
heavy. Wonderful. And guess what? They all walk the fuck away from the damn point. Look, if I wanted to deal with Overwatch bullshit, I'd play that piece of shit game. Which I keep meaning to fucking delete so I can put... Alright, you know what? Where are you? Dark Souls 3 back on. What were you even shooting at? Oh, did you just switch weapons and shoot the wall to test out its fire rate? Or were you literally trying to commit suicide by your own explosive
Almost
damage?
won.
If that's the case, then fine. Okay, covering fire. that way. It doesn't matter.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. 1 minute left. You captured Zone A. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone
Oh,
C
we're not gonna hold them. We're not gonna come anywhere near. What the fuck was that?
That's why we have fire team.
Shax, it's 84 to 38. You should have called this fucking 2 minutes ago.
You've got 30 seconds.
Again, bullshit practices. Have a mercy rule, they never fucking activate it. Like, it literally has to be like fucking the equivalent of almost winning to 0 before the mercy rule activates, which is dumb as hell.
10 seconds.
I love how none of those were critical hits, even though I was definitely hitting his head.
Defeat comes for us all.
You better scream. Anyway, I'm out of here. No more of this bullshit. Go get disappointed by fucking Shax and Hawthorne, and then switch to my goddamn Titan to get disappointed on her. Because I'm literally only doing this shit for fucking trying to get a 300 helmet for my Warlock. Just one. So that way I can be at 305 for my fucking Warlock, which is my main goddamn class, but it's my fucking Hunter that's at 305. Comfortably so, even.
Yeah.
Like, she's at 305 on 2 of her fucking subclasses. The only 2 subclasses I use is because fuck Gunslinger. That is just not me. If I had a choice, I would only use a fucking sword in this game. A sword and a bow, and my Nova Bomb. Apparently there was supposed to be a live stream tomorrow of Curse of Osiris shit, but thanks for the whole XP bullshit that went on, they've pussed out and are instead just going to make a blog post, which is probably going to be filled with purple prose and therefore nothing.
Wow.
Let's be real, they haven't been a developer in years, they've been a business, and that's the problem. I hate sounding like an old man, but back in my day, if a fucking game developer fucked their shit up, they went out of fucking business. They got laughed out of the fucking proceeds. Happened to Sega. Almost happened to Squaresoft.
You're always pleasantly vicious, Guardian. It's a delight.
Apparently I'm always pleasantly vicious. It's a delight. Thanks for the Borealis, Shax.
Even steel needs sharpening. Don't stray too long.
We'll see how Curse of Osiris turns out, Shax.
Red Legion is escalating the war. It's a dawn.
Like, I'm willing to get Curse of Osiris just because fucking, again, like I said, I'm kind of invested at this point, and I want to kind of know. But beyond that, they have to really shape their shit up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably stop after Curse of Osiris.
Yeah.
Like once I get this fucking, like once Christmas rolls around and I get my fucking external hard drive. I'm reinstalling a bunch of shit, which Warframe will be included in that.
You have challenged yourself. Walk tall, Guardian.
And I'm more than happy to just keep playing Warframe over this if it ends up being that that they don't shore shit up. It's like, I get the Destiny 1 wasn't the greatest experience in vanilla. Like, I would know. I play. Thank you, finally. Alright, Hawthorne. I'm not going to take back all the shit I said about you, but I am going to retract half of it.
I don't know how much glimmer you put down. I'm not getting on one of your stupid space bikes.
Thank fucking Tia. Eat. Devour.
Great out there, Devrim.
Finally.
Thank you for everything.
Put you two away, and then switch to my fucking Titan. I'm going back to Walker. Give me this thing.
These people are friends. Friends, sir.
5-4-5. That's a really good setup. Well, no, that's gonna be 5-4-6. There you go. Why did my brain go? Yes, that makes perfect sense. 5-4-6. It's 5-4-3, not 5-4-6. Oh my god. It's like, okay, I have feelings, you know, either way about the whole fucking XP throttling bullshit that they did. I think it's retarded that they hid it from us, and that's honestly, like, a lot of people are going, blah blah, quit whining, you fucking millennials always want everything. It's like, no, it's not about that. It's about the fact that they put in a thing that did something that is contrary to what was being done, what was being said was being done on screen, lied about it, claimed to remove said thing, but then after a couple of days of investigation, it was proved that no, they fucking didn't. That is where the problem comes in, because the problem comes in that it now validates all the haters. Like, all the pointless haters that were screaming about the stupidest fucking things are now validated by that shit. They are now validated by the question that now exists of, well, if they did that, you know, a whole, like the thing is, the XP gating itself is meaningless because it only kicks in post 20, wherein all you get post 20 is fucking bright engrams, which are cosmetic shit. Literally only cosmetic shit. You get a mod or two. Big fucking whoop. Sparrows, like, you get a mod or two and a couple of and you get a chance at a sparrow, which, again, big whoop on the mods, because they're mods, so what? You can get them from breaking down shit and just buying shit from fucking... Not even buying shit, but just getting the packages from Banshee. That doesn't really change much. You know, you get mods, you get sparrows, which honestly don't really matter that much yet. Because you really only get a sparrow, you know, once you hit 20 anyway. And you get one for, well, not even once you hit 20, you get a sparrow for beating the fucking game for free. It's a shit sparrow, but it's still a fucking sparrow. And you get ships, which do nothing. You know, it's not like, it's not like No Man's Sky, where despite all that game's faults and bullshit and, you know, lies of hype, the ships do something. Everything in that game does something. Whether or not that thing is amazing is irrelevant. It just does something. But ships do nothing. There's no SRL right now, so having a stupidly fast sparrow is kind of meaningless. Yeah. Emotes, big fucking whoop. You get a shot at a, what, a fucking... an XP booster. Which, again, post 20 only gets more bright engrams. Like, I can see how the XP booster is useful for people leveling new characters, or people whose friends just started and they want to power level their friend in, like, the Crucible or through a bunch of public events or something. I can see that, but the gating doesn't kick in until you hit 20.
Yeah.
So, it really doesn't matter. But it's the idea that they had a gating system in place, didn't say anything about it, And the numbers on the screen were absolute lies. Because they didn't reflect what you were actually receiving.
Yeah, and
It's the fact that they hid that is the problem, not what the XP was used for. Because again, 90% of people complaining about it agree that it doesn't matter that it was about bright engrams. We don't care about the bright engrams themselves. The reward isn't the problem here. The problem is the act, because then that leads to the question of what other things that people have been calling glitches or bad RNG are actually intended by design. We're having a Dark Souls 3 thing go on here, where they have a stat called Poise, and in the previous 2 Souls games, Poise was basically stagger resistance. How many hits, X number involved how many hits of Y strength you could take before your character began staggering from damage. In Dark Souls 1, 30 poise was enough to eat, flat out 30 poise that you got from the Wolf Ring was enough to eat almost every non-gigantic enemy's one swing, which was great. Because you could have a light armor character with 30 poise from the ring, and be able to take a hit and then panic roll the fuck to safety. Or off a cliff, whichever one happened first. But it was essentially, if you survive, basically if it didn't heal you in one shot by diminishing all your health, it wouldn't stun lock you because you could take one hit. Dark Souls 2, kind of the same thing, only they reduced the amount of poise you got from shit, because now poise would go up pretty much with every level along with your health, which was great. It also made sense given that their death mechanic was every time you died, you lost a chunk of your health. Small chunk, but, sometimes you die rapidly. And you can only get all that lost health back by using a human effigy, whatever. Dark Souls 3, there was a poise stat. It did nothing. So everyone thought, well, maybe poise is broken, but then it turns out, then a statement was released, not even a real statement, but just, a suggestion was released, working as intended. What? They had changed how poise worked in 3, but didn't say anything about it. No press release, no details, no fucking blog posts, no Twitter spam, nothing. So we're buffing our poise with heavy-ass armor, and, we're putting on fucking Dark Knight set, fucking Varam Knight set, basically armor sets where in previous games you'd get a fair amount of poise, at least enough to tank a few dagger hits, and we're still getting staggered by weak-ass motherfuck shamblers with fucking knives, hatchets, and not even knives and hatches, but sticks. We're getting batted around by 5 or 6 fucking shamblers that are literally a fucking toddler could fight them off.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Working as intended. So, now with this whole XP bullshit in Destiny, it opens the door of what actually has been RNG or quote-unquote glitch this whole time that we've been claiming had to be RNG or glitch because it seemed like it would be RNG or glitch, but has actually been something they designed intentionally and just didn't fucking tell us. Because they didn't tell us about the XP thing, and that was for something pointless. And honestly, the major reason why people are up in arms about it is because it came at the worst possible time for Bungie. Right after Battlefront 2's whole microtransaction bullshit. Microtransactions in Destiny have always been, cosmetic shit. Oh, but you can buy shit that gives you armor. Yeah, the armor starts at 10 power. It always has. You actually have to put effort into the armor to get anything out of it. It has literally always been for cosmetic shit. Never once has, so far, I can say this for Bungie, never once in Destiny have microtransactions done anything that were even close to pay to win. Oh no, you can get stuff that increases your faction engram gain, your faction reputation gain rate. Yeah? And you can do something very similar by completing the fucking Nightfall.
True.
You know, it's like big fucking whoop. Oh, you can buy Crucible boosters and whatnot. Yeah, but you can also get them in packages that you get 3 of every fucking week.
Yeah, basically.
You know, basically there was a tie-in of you don't have to buy this shit, but it'd be easier for you if you did, if you really wanted a thing that was on the cosmetic shit. The cosmetic shit was cool, but unneeded. Like, I bought silver. I'll fucking hands up admit I bought silver in Destiny 1. Why? Because some of that armor was bitchin' looking. But in this, it's like, it'd be one thing if the fucking XP throttling led, like, if the XP gains post 20 led to something like fucking Motes of Light, like they did in Destiny 1. Because the Motes of Light had a use. You fed them into your weapons and armor to boost them up without having to grind for hours and hours. That would, and sometimes they had use in other quests. So yeah, no, that would have been a major fucking problem. But the throttling itself isn't the issue. The issue is that it was hidden. Yeah, sure, XP throttling is kind of a fucking dick move because it's tied to microtransactions, blah, 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 blah. No, whatever. You have a minor point there. It's a point, it's a weak point. It is a point, I verify that it's a fucking point, but it's a weak point. Because bright engrams do nothing. Literally. But it's the fact that because they kept it hidden until someone went with their gut instinct and really put time and effort into doing their research and calculations to discover this and put it on Reddit, that is the problem, because they kept it fucking hidden. Meaning that now the door is open to people, you know, even I, having run into fucking Cade chest glitching, where I'll pop a Cade chest and get literally nothing out of it. Even if I jump inside the fucking thing and fucking teabag the damn chest, sometimes I'll get absolutely nothing out of it.
Yeah.
The first time I encountered that glitch was when it had rolled over to being EDZ again. Like, way back, like, within, like, after the first month of this game being out. So my gut instinct was, oh, these are kind of my gut instinct was, is this a one-time grab? Like, it'll give you random treasure maps, but if your character or whatever has already grabbed the treasure from that location, that specific location, in a prior week, does that mean you can't get it again? No, because the next week over, I went to same character, went to I think it was Nessus or something. Went to a chest that I know I had gotten on that character last time, and nope, got the thing. So I was like, wait, what? Then I find out, yeah, Cade chests are glitched, allegedly, where sometimes they'll just give you nothing. Which is kind of dumb because they're weekly fucking events. Sure, the rewards from Cade chests aren't amazing, but every single one of them has a small chance of rolling a random purple, a purple engram, or an exotic engram. So it's like, what? So then that leads in to asking the question of, was that intended, actually? To just randomly decide not to give the player something? Which, again, if that was out and stated, thematically, it would make sense. Because these are loot chests, not random caches that, you know, the enemies have set up for their own resources. These are chests that Cade has left in places for Tia knows how long. Some of these are decades old, according to the map lore that shows up when you buy certain maps. He'll go, oh shit, I don't even remember when I fucking put this one down. Let's see if there's anything left. Thematically, it would make sense if sometimes, yep, nope, No luck. You pop the chest, but turns out fucking some random enemy faction must have gotten there before you. I could understand, it'd be annoying because you gotta spend Glimmer to buy those treasure maps, but just like in many other games, sometimes the treasure maps you dig up, they lead to absolutely nothing. Usually in those games, there's a quest to go hunt down the person that stole the treasure in the first place, but shit, Wild Arms won! Half the treasure chests in Jack's prologue dungeon were empty! Because Jade already fucking jacked the loot! The only ones that weren't empty were shit that were with traps that she could not do on her own because you either needed someone that could fly or teleport, or was faster than her. So, I can get behind, I can totally 100% as a gameplay function get behind the idea that some treasure hunter-like guy left behind treasure chests, found his stash locations but didn't open them, and basically pointed out where your shit was, or had someone point out for him that, hey, you left something here. Sometimes there's nothing in them because, you know, enemy factions exist. An enemy might have grabbed it. If that was an actual stated function, like if there was a thing that popped up when you unlocked the whole treasure map shit for Cade, saying, Cade's got a list, like every week Cade will have a list of fucking treasure maps that lead to stashes that he's either found or been alerted to, that he left behind on various planets. Be careful though, because enemies have been after that as well, so you might find out that there's nothing in them. Or something along those lines. If it was right there in the fucking text saying, sometimes you might get gypped. That's cool. That's A-okay. Why? Because that's a gameplay function and it fucking makes sense given the theme of the game. It being an unstated quote-unquote glitch, though, that now ties into the whole XP thing of the question of, is that actually a thing that they intended? Or is it an actual glitch? People doing heroic... Hell, I've been doing heroic public events, like, constantly. And, you know, it's a heroic. It's made harder. Made more difficult, more arduous to deal with. Even if only slightly. And... 1 token. A couple of blues. Now, that's RNG at work. Because you have a role of pooling of, you know, you're guaranteed a token, you're guaranteed some glimmer, but what type of gear you'll get is on a roll. You'll get, some people have gotten multiple exotics in a row, some people have gotten multiple purples in a row, some people get nothing but blues an entire session. The problem is, why are we only getting 1 token for doing a fucking heroic public event? Is that too RNG? Or is that working as intended? Because for someone who needs a token farm, such as my fucking Titan, because there's a pair of arms on Titan that I want to fucking get, because they're the smallest shoulder pads there, they don't look retarded. For someone token hunting, it would be better off just to fucking do a lost sector, do the fucking challenges, and run around and do constant fucking patrol missions, rather than bothering with heroic public events, or public events in general. Because if you're only getting 1 token, regardless, there's no point. I could get 3 tokens I could get like 3 tokens in the time it takes for me to get 1 from a heroic public event by just hunting for kill everything patrol missions.
Yeah.
And that's the whole rub. That's where the problem comes in. That's where fuck. That's where the ire and rage comes in. And it's valid, because, again, the original problem of XP gating on the path to getting Bright Engrams, the reward is meaningless. It's not about the Bright Engrams themselves. It's about the fact that they did this, hid it from us, and then now open the path to it being that, oh, well, I guess that might mean that other shit is actually a lie. Like, now it opens the question of, is there actual RNG? People have been getting, like, the same 3 exotics in a fucking row. Is that actually RNG? Or is the game coded to try to fucking copy the exotics you get so that way you don't fill out the pool? Like, basically stuff that we were able originally to dismiss as salty fucking rage quitters bitching about their inability to get something because either A, they suck, or B, they don't have the fucking time to spend on a loot hoarding game that is run by RNG. Now, you know, where they were saying, oh, the game's fucking coded to work against us, blah, blah, blah. The shit that we dismissed as, you know, the fucking type of shit that a guy holding a sign saying the end is nigh, fucking the same exact bullshit. Now it's valid. Now everything they said is entirely fucking valid. And that's a fucking problem. Because I'll admit, Destiny 1 had some really shitty RNG processes, but again, it's like, it's another thing of the fact, like, yeah, this game is only basically 4 months old, but at the same time, game developers nowadays are working on this thing of, oh, we can just send out updates whenever, so even if our game's not entirely, you know, got all the functions we want in it, you know, for longevity purposes, we can hold off for a bit. No, you can't. You're underestimating how quickly people will blitz through fucking games, especially if it's games they enjoy.
Yeah. It's not a hard game to get through.
No, like, you can literally, like, Destiny 1 fucking... When Cal started up his second character, he proved that you could get through Destiny 1's main story in about 8 hours. Not even. Like, he played for a day and got to basically level 19 in no time. Like, in Destiny 2, it'll take a little bit, especially if you can't find anyone to fucking help you with shit, but that's just because there's, you know, harder level gates to deal with.
Yeah.
I need to go up and then I need to go in there. Gotcha. But once you get past, you know, the main story, that's when the game, like, once you hit level 20, that's when the game's supposed to open up for you. And that's when it becomes the, you know, hunt for loot to get more powerful to do what? Like, Vanilla Destiny, like, admittedly, Vanilla Destiny's endgame had the same problem as Destiny 2's endgame, wherein literally the only thing to do was the raid. But at least Vanilla Destiny's end game, you know, the raid functions, there was a reason to do the raid. Because you got gear and special weapons that felt great, and you got weapons that were basically... Like, energy weapons in Destiny 2 are literally just elemental primaries from Destiny 1. And while that's nice, it also means that there was one less thing to hunt for. Because in Destiny 1, you did raids because they could give you elemental fucking primaries. Good elemental primaries. Ones that actually really, really fucking could be game changers for certain quests. Like, you like, it felt amazing. Like, literally, like, Destiny 1, in order to get the Thorn, you had to do a really fucking shit quest that involved you having to get 600 void kills in the Crucible. And That was a literal bitch, like in Vanilla Destiny, for Titans. Actually, it was worse for Hunters, because Hunters didn't have a Void class whatsoever. So you literally had, for Hunters, if you wanted a Thorn and you were a Hunter, literally all you could do was pray for heavy ammo, and have like a rocket launcher or something, and pray to keep your fucking shotgun, or pray that you had a fairly stable fusion rifle. And pray that people got killed by it. See? Right here, proof. Proof of purchase. I just popped a cage chest. There is literally no way to get into this bus. I popped a cage chest that is in the bus. I got absolutely nothing from it. And there's no way to get into the bus to hump the chest itself. Like, I am literally humping as close to the chest as I can. Glitch? Or working as intended? The fact that I can question that is where the problem comes in. Because now it's come to the fact that they've proven themselves to be untrustworthy. So they can say all the pretty words that they fucking want, but literally until they've proven something with hard data that people like that Redditor guy that found out about the XP throttling can prove, and not people on their development team or people in-house. I'm talking. We want proof. We're gonna want proof from people that have nothing to do with Bungie, aren't being paid by them, aren't on their friends list, no connection whatsoever. A normal Joe Schmo like the rest of us, just someone with way too much time on their hands. And Tia bless them all. But fucking, we're gonna need something that can be proven by someone like that Redditor dude. And we already have teams that exist outside of Bungie that are acting to fucking prove that shit.
Yeah.
Because they can speak all the pros they want, but again, unless they give us proof. Fans, right? Okay, so I just need to... Winding Cove. Okay. Like, unless they offer us legitimate proof, we're just not going to... We're already not gonna be happy. Because it's come down to the fact that we just simply cannot trust what comes out of their mouths now.
Guardian, you know the drill.
And hell, even a lot of people on fucking GameFAQs are jeering at Bungie for fucking changing it from a live stream to a blog post, because then, as someone said, that means that they want to be able to basically spit fucking corporate talk. They want to be able to pick and choose exactly what they want us to hear, rather than it being in your face, immediate reaction, wham, someone spat a question that a guy was not prepared for, and thus had to answer from his actual knowledge and be held accountable for, regardless of whether or not that was what the company wanted to have said. So them switching it to a blog post already has a fair amount of people going, what bullshit are you going to try to feed us this time? Because if you're not backing up your bullshit, if you're not backing up your words with deeds, then a lot of people are probably just, you know, not going to bother buying the second DLC.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them.
Like, there's a reason why I sneer at anyone who buys a season pass for something without, you know, before the game is even fucking released. Because it's like, congratulations on paying literally double, like almost completely double what the fucking game itself already costs for shit that you don't even know is worth it. It's like, I congratulate you on fucking having hope, but your hope is misplaced. Because a lot of people are like, I really fucking regret buying the fucking season pass. I regret buying the season pass. I regret buying the season pass. Why did I buy the season pass? Blah, blah, blah. This is why I don't buy season passes.
Yeah.
Like, until I know that the game is literally fucking worth it, I don't buy season passes. Like, I didn't buy the season pass for Final Fantasy 15, and I love that game. Why didn't I buy the season pass for Final Fantasy 15, even though it'll get me comrades for free, or, you know, basically comrades in that whole package? Simple. I didn't give enough of a fuck about the other characters that weren't Noctis to want to bother playing their episodes. It's not to say that I'm one of those people that thinks, you know, that oh, they should have fucking just put everything in the fucking original game to begin with. Like, many things, yes. The character-specific episodes? Maybe. They didn't need them, though. It's like, I actually support the fucking... I actually support Squeenix's design decision to only fucking, you know, tell the tale from Noctis's point of view. Because everything that was unexpected felt great. On the off chance that someone actually watches this stream recording and has gotten this far and has not played Final Fantasy 15, I will not spoil anything. I will attempt to not spoil anything. No fucking promises beyond this point. But it's just that fucking... I think it was done fairly decently. Because, as a writer myself, you know, trying to keep people interested in your shit is a little difficult when you kind of write out what the bad guys are doing. Let alone getting in any detail of what the bad guys are doing. Do I think that there could have been more information and, you know, in-game lore about the world and shit, whatnot? Sure. Yeah, no, totally agree on that. Totally fucking agree on that. Do I think that, you know, we should have had direct information as to what the bad guys were doing to expand on the plot? No, but I wouldn't have minded something either post-game, New Game Plus, or late game that kind of went into it a bit. Like, you have a sequence near the end of the game, basically just before the final chapter. You have a sequence wherein Noctis gets kind of a major info dump. Kind of like a mind-shattering info dump, practically. And it would be at that point where, if I was on the development team, that I would have included something that explained more about, you know, the motivations, or put in a sequence where Noctis could, like, learn some in-universe knowledge from past kings.
Yeah.
You know, like if the ring did something, you know, because it's already stated in lore that the Ring of the Lucy, or Lucii, or however the fuck you pronounce that, it's been forever, so I don't remember, fucking can impart the wisdom of every king that wore it before the bearer. So, it would have been interesting if there was a sequence, you know, during that point, where Noctis was able to, like, speak with the past kings and learn, you know, learn about their rules and whatnot or something, and basically learn more about his duty from other kings. See what they thought about everything, see what they felt, blah, blah, blah. Just basically something that expanded on the world lore, like, near the end of the game. And I think that would have satisfied a fair amount of people that were complaining about how shit was handled. Like, admittedly, yeah, Chapter 13 was kind of really fucking shitty. But I'm saying that because I hate jump scares. And Chapter 13 was the Resident Evil portion of our Final Fantasy game. Get away from me! But otherwise, no. I thought 15 was fairly well written. Could the world have been fleshed out more? Yes. But that would have required doing something very similar to what 13 did, which was have a fucking data log. Would it have been nice to have a place to go to in-game to learn more about the world? Yes. I would have loved, like, a library location where it was just filled with world lore information and whatnot. That would have been actually really fucking amazing. That would have been a very nice touch. So like, hey, you're about midway through the game. You've been hanging with these dudes forever. Noctis has already proven he doesn't know jack shit, practically. Here's a library filled with, you know, a couple of places where you can learn more about the fucking world you're fucking playing in. Go ahead. You don't have to do anything. Maybe have, like, one quest in the library to learn a specific thing. And then, you know, the rest of it be fucking totally optional. But that would have been a nice touch. That would be something that I could advocate. Yeah, they probably could have put that in. But otherwise, no, I'm actually kind of a fan of having it be that, hey, you're playing as this one dude who has, despite being apparently the chosen one, has lived a pretty chill, normal-ish life. Fucking, he doesn't know super much about the state of the world, so he's not a dumbass, but he's rather uninformed. So here you go. Here's a place about midway through the game where you can, at your leisure, go read about it. Go learn about the fucking world you're in. Like, have fun. How did that fucking what? I didn't get that high. What the fuck? Weird ass fucking damage taking mechanics. Perfectly normal coin. Okay, Kate. I don't know why you have a perfectly normal coin in there.
This fucking head pain goes away.
Have you pilled?
Well, I pilled when I came home and then I slept for a while. And then I woke up maybe like a couple hours ago, actually.
Have you fooded?
I haven't had as much to eat. Like, I had soup before I got on here. 'Cause that's roughly all I can eat. It's hard to find shit without dairy in this fucking house. But I don't know, I might make another sandwich in a bit, because I do have a full day tomorrow.
Wait, if you're sick, why are you still going to work even for half days? Like, why are you working on your days off?
Because I fucking... First of all, I need the fucking money, and second of all, I don't have a fever accompanying it. If I did, then yeah, I would stay home. I'm doing half days because I have the meds to get me through it, to make me feel normal while I'm doing it. The reason I feel like shit right now is because I haven't taken those meds in a little bit. Like, I try to make sure to take them for, like, right before I go to sleep, because it's the only thing that gets me to sleep. And when I go to work, so I can actually get through the portion that I need to get through. And I don't even know what the hell it is. I thought that it would turn into strep, but it didn't. It just, like, is pressure in my ears and kind of a sore throat now. So, I'm wondering if it's just sinusitis.
It could be a sinus infection, or you could just have a fucking cold.
Nah, it's not a cold, because I don't have any, like, actual mucus or, like, runny nose shit. I think it's my sinus crap. It's just reacting shittily to, like, the weather and other bullshit. Like, it feels like it's basically ending. It just fucking... My head's just very sensitive. At least I found another fucking save room. This took me forever.
Touch the flag. Touch the flag. Touch it. Touch the flag. Touch the flug. For a second, I had a viewer.
I'm reading a skiff.
They have
with
vanished.
mining equipment aboard, Guardian.
Yeah,
Interesting.
don't listen to my bullshit.
No, they vanished while I was talking about fucking 15 shit. I don't know when they when they initially showed up, but I know they vanished while I was talking 15 shit. I don't even know who it was. It doesn't say who's viewing, just that someone is viewing. I'm assuming I'd either have to have the app open, or I'd have to have, like, fucking...
I don't
the
know,
site.
actually.
I have full confidence in you.
I mean, if you go... Feed me all these orbs, I will happily consume, enhance, replicate.
Do they still think they can outrun us?
Apparently. Alright, I forgot, this sparrow I have has instant summon. I don't have to hold square, I just hit square. That's really awesome. Sir! Sir! Sir, I am trying to destroy a drill, sir. Sir. God damn. Damn it. Alright, good work, guys. Oops, oops. Okay, everything's fine. Hit him.
That glimmer has our names all over it.
Die.
Yeah, that was
Bullet!
cheap.
Thank you. Beautiful. I'm hoping James will get a hold of me tomorrow.
Be different. Glimmer incoming.
Another impeccable smash and grab. Well done.
Because if he does, then that means I can, see, just did a heroic public event. I only got one token. RNG, or intended as designed. Ah, shit. Wow, there's a lot of fucking public events going on right now. It's funny 'cause, like, I streamed earlier today
Yeah.
for an hour or so, because, you know, wanted to see if I could get a helmet, and I need a new butt cape for this bitch.
We hang on long enough. This lander is ours.
Or at least one new butt
Do
cape.
as you see fit. I trust your methods.
How did he die? I mean, I know how that guy died. How did the other guy die? Oh, I'm in the fire. I'm in red. Oh, that's a lot of dead things. Alright, where's the damn ship? At this rate, we're gonna override the fucking lander before the ship gets. Here's the ship. Fuck. I ain't done with you.
It's a trap.
Ship's almost dead. Ship's almost dead. Ship's dead. Alright.
Ship down.
Nice. Alright, done with flashpoints.
Hey, Deborah, guess what? The Cabal lost everything. And I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant.
And now to go get the last chest. Oh. Oh, there's someone here. Fuck it, I'll help. Greetings, sir! Do you require assistance?
Fallen are at it again.
Keep them hungry.
Aw, not a heroic.
Another servitor for the junk pile.
I never tire of hearing that. Thank you, Guardian.
And honestly, when you get down to it, Destiny 1 had a lot more cosmetic shit to do than Destiny 2 does.
Yeah, this is kind of lacking, but I don't know.
It's like,
That's just...
the thing, like, again, this is just the first, you know, this is just the vanilla version, but again, it highlights the issue of how Bungie was being made to handle Destiny. In fucking, it's like, Year 3 Destiny 1 had way more content than Month 4 Destiny 2. Which, on, you know, in some respects kind of makes sense, but in other respects, there should at least be half as much content as Year 3 Destiny 1 in vanilla Destiny 2. Why? Because it's the fucking sequel. But they're not toting it as a sequel. They're basically toting it as if it's a fucking reboot. Which is a problem. Because the smart way to handle Destiny 2 would have been just have it be an upgrade to Destiny 1. Take Destiny 1 and just add more worlds to it. More worlds, new raids, new locations, new enemy faction, even if not new enemy faction, you know, fucking have basically how they handled shit in Destiny 2. If you don't have access to the fucking Traveler, then you can't access the tower once Destiny 2 happens. You can only access the farm. Oh, did I just fall off a cliff? I just fell off a cliff. I thought that there was a road there. There was not a road there. Oh, there's a road here. It's hidden. Dicks. Alright. Now, go to the Traveler to fucking turn this shit in. I think that was all 5. Better have been all 5. But, like, it's... The thing is, they started Destiny 2's development practically almost immediately after Destiny 1 was launched.
Yeah.
Which, it's like... No! You know why some games had really good sequels? Because they didn't start development until after the every part of the first game was released. Or at least nearly every part of the first game. Then they went, alright, we're good. Let's move on. Again, I blame Activision for this. Because before Bungie got involved with Activision, Bungie was actually a pretty decent fucking developer. Then they joined with Activision, who was literally known as the company. Like, I remember when Activision meant something. Activision used to be awesome. Then Call of Duty happened.
Yeah.
Then they got greedy. But I remember Activision back when they were paired with Neversoft, when they were paired with some other companies. They made fucking interesting, weird-ass, but fun games. Now, it's just cash cow, cash cow, cash cow. Tony Hawk's First Gator no longer is their cash cow, so they moved on to Call of Duty. And now they've fucked with Destiny. They've fucked with Bungie. And it's just... Also, I'm thinking of maybe seeing if I can change my YouTube name. I want to see if I can change it to Nobody Important. Like, not even so much as a joke, but like, if I decide to take this streaming bullshit seriously, like, legit seriously, and try to startup attempting to do an OTG thing about it. I need a better name. I'm kind of been tired of this one anyway. I'm not really attached to it anymore. Oh, don't have enough space for this shit gun. Allow me to fix that.
Clean up dust, reorganize my inventory. It's not home yet, but it will be.
Let's
Our
check.
inventory
You
is
must
stocked,
have messages.
I'm gonna doubt it. I'm pretty certain that name is probably taken already, which would make me sad, but...
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
And it's not just the depression talking, it's literally... I have like a whole idea of how it could work to be just to be known as nobody important. Like, these are the ravings and lifetime. This is the life of nobody important. You don't have to worry about this guy. You're not concerned with me, sir.
Welcome back.
Plus, that rolls off the tongue very easily. Like, that's a very easy to say and easy to consider stream name. Just nobody important.
What can I do for you, Titan?
Yeah, play around with it and see if it sticks enough.
No, I mean it's sticking in my. Oh my god, that is a ball. It's sticking in my head, so you know there's that.
God, this fucking kid.
Welcome to the YouTube channel of nobody important. See? Doesn't that work so well? That sounds great.
Tell me a tale.
Super cynical, but
It's cynical, it's mildly depressing, but it's not emo.
You did good out there. Just remember, I got your back.
Thank you for yet another vigilance wing.
I know you'll be happy with this. Got one just like it. Stand tall, yeah?
I needed a butt cape, Cade.
If we could get out to the reef. Nah, they'd never go for it.
You don't know that.
Boundaries are making deliveries my dream. And she is not happy.
I'm gonna put this one away because this is automatic. Bahamut 07. Bahamut 0. Bahamut 0 number 7. I agree with your name choice, sir and or madam. Black Cannon. I'm not against that either. Both of them fairly decent names. I agree. Chaotic Monkey. Well, at least you're fucking... At least you're keeping it real. Monkeys are quite chaotic. Just heard someone die. It was glorious. Just heard, ah!
War is a complicated algorithm to be certain.
Shut the fuck up, Rahul. Nobody gives a fuck about what you have to say. Nobody. Nobody wanted you alive. Why are you alive, Rahul?
God, I missed these weird interactions.
Trust me, you don't know weird interactions until you start watching the skits in Tales of fucking Berseria.
Well, yeah. Tales of...
Which I still need to beat! Next time you come, bring that back! I'll fucking reinstall it and I'll fucking see about finishing it. I'll have to relearn how to fucking play the damn thing, but I main fucking Velvet, as you should, so... Also, there's apparently another reason why I love Futaba, my girl, my love, so much. She's got the same voice actress as fucking Magalu. That fucking troll bitch. The Magalu, the fucking witch bitch from fucking Tales of Berseria who always acts, who is basically female Jade, just somehow less of an all-knowing asshole. Because she trolls as hard as Jade does, but her trolling is so magnificently done, while his trolling is, I'm gonna make everyone else explain shit. I don't feel like talking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Her shit is she'll tell you a truth, but it's gonna sound so twisted and weird that you think she's bullshitting you. And then when it turns out she's right, she's just gonna be standing there with a shit-eating grin on her face. Plus, watching the skits of her and Velvet, of her basically trying to do a comedy routine with pretty much every other character. Velvet's terrible at it! It's so weird to see black-haired Milla get very awkward and just embarrassed in front of a bunch of people. Oh, I love that woman.
Kitty.
I like to imagine that Velvet is the fractured dimension Milla given another chance at life, just reincarnated. Yeah, her life is just as shit as her original life, but at least she's alive. Unlike fractured Milla, who literally cast herself into the void between dimensions, so that way Milla Maxwell could come back to the main one. Oh my god. Xillia 2 had all the feels. I wish that they would port that to PS4. I'd snatch that up in a heartbeat, even though some of the combat changes pissed me off. Oh god, I miss Xillia 2. I miss that shit so fucking much. I don't give a fuck. I totally ship Ludger and fucking Fractured Milla. I don't give a fuck. Jude can have regular Milla. I'm all about Ludger and Fractured Milla. Because just the interaction between them, she was so soon for him. She was such a soon for him. Like, their whole thing was that fucking Elle loved Ludger's cooking, and then Milla was, like, kind of jealous. So she fucking worked her ass off to try to be a better cook. And she's like, no, I must make the ultimate soup for Elle. It's like, Milla, honey. You don't have to try that out. No, I must make the ultimate soup for Elle. Like, I love you, Milla. Never change. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, right, it's all lightning bullshit. Okay. Do I have anything lightning? No. I do not have a lightning set up, which is fine. It's gonna be temporary anyway.
Alright, I'm gonna go take my meds again. And pass out.
Okay. I probably just died. Which is fair, because I'm adding shit.
Yeah. Oh god, my fucking head.
Yep, have fun. Wow, I didn't die. Holy shit. I was standing at a wall this whole time and they left me alive? Thank you, good sirs.
You're in the lead.
Alright, talk to you tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye, hon.
Bye-bye. And now we return to the stream of silence.
5 minutes. Could go your way. Could go theirs. It's time, Guardian. Crush them. So much glory, so little time. Yes! Now show them the true meaning of war. You're pulling ahead. Keep it that way. 3 minutes left. Opponents are gaining on you. Victory imminent. For a better victory. Warlocks, hunters, and titans all have crests, and you take them just the same. Good.
Alright, I think that's enough. Goodbye, Internet.